chat. We are going to get this party started, guys. As everyone knows, if you're new here, I am Clara Aguilar, Marketing Manager for Orders in Seconds. You might already know me if you've been to another webinar. I'm going to be your moderator for today. I'm going to be introducing the speakers, guys. I'm going to be telling you everything we have in store for the topic, the webinar topic, how to manage your wholesale distribution business with QuickBooks, okay? Now, let me know, guys, in the chat, because we're very interactive here, okay? We want to get cozy. Let me know your name, where you're tuning in from. We want to know, okay? And guys, a big welcome to everyone. As you guys know, While Orders in Seconds is a QSP, a QuickBooks solution provider, and we've collaborated with QuickBooks on bringing you this webinar today. We're going to be diving into how QuickBooks Online is designed to meet your wholesale, your needs as wholesale distributors, helping you manage not just your finances, but also your warehouse operations with integrated solutions like Orders in Seconds, okay? We have the Orders in Seconds team, we have the QuickBooks team ready to share all this information, okay, and answer any questions you guys have regarding QuickBooks and your business, all right? So let's get to it. Okay, today for the Orders in Seconds team, we have Mr. Frank Monterrosa. He is the Business Development Manager for Orders in Seconds. He graduated with honors and earned his bachelor's in marketing and advertising. He's participated in many leadership and entrepreneurship courses. I got it, guys, I got that one. With more than 15 years experience in customer service, marketing, and sales. Currently, he manages the US and Latin America markets for Orders in Seconds. Thank you, Frank, for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. And guys, welcome him in the chat. Okay, I want to see those thumbs up. We also have the QuickBooks team. We are so excited they are here today. We get VIP treatment, guys. You guys got 3 people from QuickBooks today, all right? Especially Ms. Jamie Delveccio. She's been with Intuit QuickBooks for 17 years and has worked across multiple sales channels to drive QuickBooks awareness, partnership, and profitability for the small to mid-market for Intuit strategic partnerships. Jamie directly supports Orders in Seconds in our partnership with Intuit and works with our team to integrate QuickBooks into all of our products and services for our valued customers, okay? And we also have John Brakey, who's going to be talking about QuickBooks Payroll today, and Marvin Safi, who will be speaking on QuickBooks Payments. So welcome, guys. Everyone, welcome them in the chat. Welcome, guys. Okay, let me see. Nobody said hello in the chat. Come on, guys. Where are you? I know there's people in this room right now. In this webinar.
There we go.
There we go.
There we go.
Thank you, Carmen. There you go. Now we're feeling the love.
Yeah.
We're excited to be here, guys. Thank you.
Absolutely. All right, so let's get into the agenda for today. First, we're going to be reviewing the challenges faced by wholesale distributors in their warehouse operations and accounting systems, right? Then we're going to go into discussing how to manage your wholesale distribution business with QuickBooks Online. And then you're going to learn a little bit more about Orders in Seconds and the QuickBooks integration and how that can benefit your business. We're going to go into a live Q&A with the speakers so you get a chance to ask your questions specific to your business. And make sure that if you guys have a question, you know, during the presentation, you guys at the bottom of the Zoom screen, there's a Q&A icon. Just click that icon and then you can submit your questions so we have them all lined up and ready for the Q&A portion, okay? And finally, guys, you got a special gift just for attending today. So make sure that you stay till the end to take advantage of that special offer. Okay, so we're gonna get started with Mr. Frank. We're gonna be reviewing some of the pain points or challenges faced by distributors with their accounting system and current warehouse operations. So go ahead, Frank.
Hey, hi everybody. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes.
Perfect. So first of all, thank you for that great introduction, Clara. Let me start off with this. Let me tell you a quick story that happened not too long ago with this. You know, how to wholesale distributor challenges. A good friend of mine, a business owner, contacted me not too long ago. He was, you know, he was having difficulties retaining his sales team. That's basically what he was telling me, right? Some of them, some of the sales rep were leaving for the competition without notice. So what I did is, I sat down with him. I was trying to discover exactly what was happening with him. And at the end, what we discovered is that the main reason that they were leaving is because they were not making enough money as they were paid on commissions. So basically, this is a distribution business, right? He had sales rep out there in the field that were generating sales orders, but they were doing it manually. So they were collecting the orders with the paper in hand, and once they finished, they took they were taking the pictures, and they were sending those pictures through different mechanisms, right? Emails, WhatsApp, and the people in the office were entering those transactions into their accounting system. In this case, they were using QuickBooks. So what happened is this. They were getting frustrated because when they were generating the orders, they didn't have visibility of the inventory. Pricing was a big issue, so they were not generating what they were expecting. So at the end, what we did is this. We ended up implementing a totally new strategy to empower some of the sales rep in the field to generate the orders directly from their mobile phone. So this allowed them to visit more stores and increase their sales 30%. Why? Why they do that though? Because they now have visibility of the inventory, the images, the different pricing structure, and even when an item was out of stock, they were able to know it, when they were expecting the merchandise to arrive in QuickBooks. So by having, by changing this, basically we help the team to increase their sales, make more money for the sales rep, and definitely improve satisfaction for the team and the retention. So, we change that. So everybody knows that every business faces unique challenges in the distribution world. So one of the key questions that every business owner asks is, how can I optimize my logistic operation to reduce costs and enhance efficiency? And look, this is the answer. The most effective way to address this is by targeting and resolve the daily operational issues that you're getting affected. Like in this quick story that I just described, they were having issues with the sales order management system. So when they fixed that part, another challenges started popping up, right? But now he don't have to worry about the sales management because he already is taking care of it. So if you are struggling as a distributor on any of these challenges, sales orders management, inventory management, warehouse order picking, delivery tracking, basically you are in the right place. And today we're going to discover how we can make things much easier for your business and much easier for your customers. So let's move on to the next slide. So what we're going to be covering today is how to manage your wholesale distribution with QuickBooks Online. Go ahead. Okay, so let me talk about this, and I really get excited on this part. QuickBooks ecosystem for wholesale distributors. First of all, it is well known that QuickBooks was developed specifically to make accounting easier, and they do it right. But let me tell you this, QuickBooks is much more than just easy accounting. QuickBooks provides an ecosystem, as we're gonna see today, that enables to manage your logistical operation or your business, and has expanded efforts on the following areas. The first one, as you can see, modern accounting system. So QuickBooks is 100% committed to modernizing its platform through QuickBooks Online, creating a more streamlined and user-friendly experience for your business. And secondly, we have noticed, we've been working with QuickBooks for so long, or I would say more than 15 years, and we have been noticed that QuickBooks has been implementing new functionalities. One of those functionalities on the QuickBooks Online is inventory and pricing management. So QuickBooks simplifies inventory handling and pricing, and this is the particularities that may have on the distribution business. So there's some cases where inventory management and pricing structure become more complex. So if you're growing, this might become more complex, but this is a good thing. QuickBooks on their ecosystem has integrated third-party solutions that is specialized on these specific areas, and they address all those limitations that you may have in QuickBooks. You're going to be able to solve them, so you still have everything in one place. So that the third area that they have been improving is payroll and payment management. So QuickBooks has included a robust tools for payroll and payment processing, and we're going to be covering this. That's why we have Marvin and John. They're going to be covering those things in detail, so that way you can have more idea and ask all the questions related to this part. And the last thing that I want to mention on this side is, I have noticed, and most of our customers have noticed, that QuickBooks is getting really robust in advanced reporting. So with advanced reporting features, QuickBooks enables efficient handling and management of essential information, making data management more streamlined and accessible. So if you notice, QuickBooks has been improving and getting the right ecosystem, so any distributor can easily work with the different solution and have everything integrated in one place. So let's move on. Let's move on to the next one, Clara. Okay, so as we were saying, right, QuickBooks has specifically been designed for make accounting easier, which is they do it perfectly. But you and I know, right, that QuickBooks is limited in certain things. So specifically for the wholesale distribution business, so here I'm going to mention some of the limitations that you may encounter with QuickBooks, and again, that will depend on your business model, based on what you're doing, because not every distributor works the same. So some of the things that you can do in QuickBooks is, selling features, like the scenario that I was describing. So some of you may be saying, hey, look, but if you have QuickBooks Online and you have the app, you will be able to do the sales. Yeah, you're gonna have selling features, but it's limited. I mean, it's not necessarily what the sales rep out there in the field needs. So the other limitations that you may encounter with QuickBooks is complex customer pricing, again, based on your structure. And we have experience. Distributors are very creative. I mean, they like to, with pricing, specials, promotions, all those type of things. You might be limited in QuickBooks. But the thing is this, by connecting with third-party solutions, you will be able to solve all those functionalities and set up different pricing structure, right? Different specials, promotions. You will be able to do it with the ecosystem that QuickBooks allows you to do. So the other one this is a big one, unit of measure, especially on the distribution industry. If you on the food and beverage industry, you have different unit of measure. You buy the items in a specific unit, but that doesn't mean that you're going to be selling that item on the same unit of measure that you buy your items for your vendors. So in this case, QuickBooks is limited in that sense, and depending on how we're going to be configuring your account, you can work with some other third-party solutions to handle the unit of measure, so that way you know that you're going to be doing all the sales in a specific unit of measure, and everything is going to be talking to your QuickBooks. The other one that is important also for the distribution business is lot and expiration date. This is very common. This is very common whenever you're selling products that expire, right? So again, there's no way that you can handle this in QuickBooks Online or even in QuickBooks Desktop. But in our system, just to talk about OIS, you will be able to receive the merchandise with lots and expiration dates, and whenever you're taking out the merchandise to load the truck, you will be able to specify where you're getting that product from what lot and what the expiration date, so that way you can keep track of what's going on the inventory management. And the last thing is delivery tracking, right? This is really important, that there is no way that you can keep track of what's been delivered from the QuickBooks perspective. But in the third-party solutions, there's so many ways that could be done. Again, that will be based on your business model. And the last one is warehouse order picking. Look, the warehouse order picking is really important. I know in some version of QuickBooks Desktop, you do get this functionality, but if you're using QuickBooks Online, there's no way that you're going to be able to do picking and fulfillment with barcode scanners. So that's where the ecosystem comes in place in order to handle those type of situations. So let's go ahead and move on to the next step. So let me explain who is Orders in Seconds. Look, to keep it simple, Orders in Seconds is specialized on helping wholesale distributors to maximize their sales by automating their different sales channels. In the distribution industry, you know, there's different sales channels, right? So like in this case, we have 5 different solutions. So the first thing that we do is we sit down with the customer, find out exactly what the pains are, you know, what they're struggling with in the different areas that we've been talking to, and then we determine what is the solution that is actually going to help them solve those issues. And again, you don't necessarily have to attack all the pain points that you have, but we can go by the one that is generating more pain and focus specifically on those ones. I will be covering those 5 solutions in the next slide, so that way you can have a better idea how exactly the solution works fully integrated with QuickBooks. So if we go to the next slide.
Okay, and we just want to mention quickly that as a QSP, we are a preferred third-party app solution for wholesale distributors. It was named by Intuit QuickBooks too. So we want to just drop that little what do you call that? Shameless plug or shameless?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Right in there, guys.
Very shameless. We're actually the fortunate ones to partner with you guys. So thank you for being Intuit's partner for sure.
No, and you know what? We've been learning a lot with from QuickBooks. I guess, you know, if people understand exactly how your business works, this shouldn't be really difficult though. You can have everything in one place, and I'll show you exactly how it does work. So look, with the sales solutions, remember, in the distribution industry, there are various channels, right? These channels depend on the business model that you have in place. So this means sales orders can be generated from different sources, as we can see right here on this screen. So if you are a distribution business, you may have sales rep in the field. That's one channel to collect orders, right? So like in this case, look, the way that we help the distributors is by empowering some of the sales rep to use their phone, their tablet, and being able to have visibility of inventory, route management, GPS tracking, all the things that you need in order to enhance that sales channel. But in some other cases, you know, you don't have sales rep in the field, but you still on the distribution industry, right? So you don't have sales rep in the field. The majority of the transactions are generated by emails, phone call, fax in some cases, in text messages in some cases. Believe it or not, is still happening in the distribution industry. So what we do in that case, we have what we call the central system. So the central system basically is in inside sales where you can have your team getting all those orders from those different channels and create those transactions directly from a CRM system. Some of you might be asking, hey, look, what do I need OIS if I can do that in QuickBooks, right? Because QuickBooks is a web-based application as well. But in this case, remember that we can configure or we can cover all those limitations that we've been talking, right? Unit or measure, inventory management, pricing structure. We can cover them in our system, and whenever they're generating for the inside sales, those orders, they will have more flexibility of what's going on with those orders. But there's some other distributors that not only have sales rep in the field, inside sales rep, but also they have a good volume of customers that are calling them all the time, that they're sending emails all the time. And look, in some cases, that might become a headache. And let me tell you why. So if you have, let's say, a 90% of your orders are generated by phone call, emails, text messages, or other way. Look, some of these stores, sometimes they're ordering after hours, right? And you might be losing the sales. So what we've been doing with the distributors is this: they select a segment of those customers, and we start empowering some of those customers to use mobile device. So not only for the sales rep, but for you customers. So that way your customers can use their own personalized, their own phone, right? Being able to see your product, your inventory, the pricing that it has been set up is specifically for them. And this is the good part. Look, if they're running out of product because they already your customers, they can only enable the camera and just go beep, 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 start generating the orders directly from the store. So that makes it easier for everybody. So that way you don't have to have someone in the office typing all those orders manually, because everything is going to be integrated with that same with QuickBooks, right, in one solution. So it doesn't matter what channel you have, either pre-sales, inside sales, or you would like to empower some of your customers to generate their own order. We make it easy for you guys. So let's go to the other slide, Clara. Look, this is really crucial: order picking solution. So this module is so crucial and often doesn't receive the attention that it deserves. Did you guys know that poor management or not having a solution for order picking can result in significant losses? You know, some of the distributors don't even notice that they're losing a lot of money by not having a solution for order picking. So the way that this works is very simple. Remember that we have the sales that are being generated by the different channels, right? The sales rep, the inside sales, or your customer placing the orders. All those orders are coming in a main web portal. So from there, we can specify different rules. So if the order is generated by the customer, beep, beep, when they're scanning, right, automatically we can send it to the warehouse of pickers, so that way they can start doing picking and fulfillment. Or you may have a filter in the main office and say, hey, look, this order just arrived, and I will be assigning those transactions by picker, by truck, by delivery, by day. You know, you specify what are the rules. But this is the good thing: the people or the warehouse personnel, the pickers, they can use their phone, they can use a GAN to do picking and fulfillment directly from the warehouse by using barcode scanners. We have the flexibility to connect with different Bluetooth scanners. So there's no limitation. I have some companies that feel more comfortable using iPads, or some of them using handhelds. It's depending on, depending on the merchandise that they're scanning. But this is the thing: if you are managing lot, expiration days, again, those are the limitations that you have in QuickBooks, but you're not going to have all those limitations in the system with the order picking solution, because you already have it integrated, again, in one solution. So let's move on to the next one, please, Clara. Okay, look, the delivery tracking solution. The delivery module is the final link in the distribution chain, right? And as the last one is certainly not the less important. And look, this module allows you to automate deliveries and have 100% visibility of what's been delivered. So if you guys are struggling, not knowing what's been delivered, or what I get all the time is this: look, Frank, I have my delivery guys, they go out, but when they get to the store, they want to return some of the merchandise because it was damaged, missing, whatever, right? Those type of things could happen out there in the field. So what they have to do is, when they come back to the office, they have to generate or modify the invoice that they have generated, and later on they have to deliver it. So that's a lot of wasting time. So basically, if you're looking up to having delivery tracking, making sure that your deliveries are getting delivered on time, real-time update, having visibility of what's going on with the delivery, having the invoice signed directly from the delivery with the proof of delivery, in mobile integration in mobile printers, you will be able to have full control of what's going on with the delivery. But again, every single distributor faces different challenges. For some of you, this delivery might be the pain in the neck. For some other distributors, might be the sales. For some of you, might be the warehouse management, or for some of you, might be all, right? So depending on what you need, that's where we can work together. And again, we have all those components fully integrated with QuickBooks in one solution. So I'm going to ask Jamie to join and explain a little bit on the QuickBooks side, so that way you guys know more about it. Go ahead, Jamie.
Yeah, I'm happy to. Thank you, Frank. I just want to start by saying QuickBooks is so fortunate to be able to partner with Orders in Seconds to add in the functionality that we can't do, right? The superpower that Orders in Seconds really has is they can do everything into it, right? QuickBooks, we can only sell QuickBooks, and we have some functionality in there that will help you. But, if you're on this call, you know that we don't have all the functionality to help your wholesale distribution business. So what makes Orders in Seconds so special, especially to QuickBooks, is that not only can they help with the warehouse and the delivery and the specific needs that you have, but they can also set you up with QuickBooks Online, right? Intuit can't do that. We can't do that. If you call us, we can only get you QuickBooks, but we can't help the inventory side of your business. So you're very fortunate to, have a partner with Orders in Seconds. So we really appreciate you. The other thing that I do want to call out is, Orders in Seconds is really special to QuickBooks because they customize their solution so that you only need to get the module that you need, right? There's a lot of inventory solutions out there. Some of them integrate with us, but they're big, right? They're big and they're bulky, and you have to buy the whole thing. So you may not be ready yet for delivery, right? You may just be in the warehouse stage, or you may just be in a stage where you need to manage inventory, but you're paying a ton of money to these other solutions to be able to do that. And with Orders in Seconds, the one thing that we really appreciate in our partnership with them is that they really take the entire end-to-end warehouse, problem, right, or process, and they break it down into, very affordable, very easy to manage modules that integrate beautifully with QuickBooks Online. So they are a preferred inventory app for QuickBooks Online, and I want you guys to feel very comfortable about talking to them about your inventory needs and talking to Frank about QuickBooks, right? He can also get you set up with any of the QuickBooks solutions as well. So, and at the end of the day, because of the great integration that they have built with QuickBooks, what you're going to end up getting is you're going to end up getting all of the financial reporting that you need, right? So a lot of you are doing it in Excel. A lot of you are doing it in your head. Some of you are doing it on text, right, Frank? Like we've heard it all. So yeah, we want to make sure that, you know, you have everything that you need to be able to do your taxes at, you know, beginning of the year and be able to track your profit and loss accurately, most importantly, right? So that way, you know, how much more business and how much more inventory you can purchase. And, you know, the sync alone, the sync between orders and seconds in QuickBooks Online will save you about 11 hours per month in bookkeeping work. Now, I don't know if that sounds like a big number, but if you really stop and think about 11 hours per month, like how many more ideas could you implement in your business if you had an extra 11 hours per month, right? Or how many more sales can your team go get if you guys had an extra 11 hours per month back in the business? So I think that's really critical. And so I'm going to go ahead and pass it over to John Brakey, also with QuickBooks. He's going to talk about how payroll serves wholesale distributors as well.
Thank you very much, Jamie. Hi, everybody. Thanks for having us. Great to be able to present around payroll and workforce solutions. Again, my name is John Brakey, and I am an extension to Order in Seconds team. My focus is really around payroll. So today, really, we're going to kind of talk about payroll within QuickBooks Online. Just so you all know, there are around 6,000 payroll providers here in the United States. So there's definitely overpopulation around payroll providers, right? I know Frank and Jamie have talked about the beautiful integration between QuickBooks and obviously Orders in Seconds. The big thing around payroll and you know, using us over anybody else is, for starters, it's one unified platform, right? So you can access your accounting, your payroll, all in one place for seamless business management, better reporting, along with OIS, that integration to create a completely integrated solution and a single source of truth, right? I know Frank mentioned that earlier. I can't tell you how critical that is, right? I talk to a lot of clients that are using other payroll providers, and what I see a lot of the times is that there's either inaccuracies, inefficiencies, right? Because I'm either having to pay somebody to carry the information into my accounting solution to offset payroll. That doesn't have to happen here, right? Everything's integrated, one single source of truth. In addition to that, with our payroll, we have the ability where we can automate tedious payroll tasks, right? Do a lot of the heavy lifting for you guys. Because I don't know about you, but a lot of business owners that I speak to, the last thing that they want to do is focus on having to pay payroll taxes in a timely manner, file their own quarterly filings, do the year-end reporting, right? We'll basically do all that for them, along with the year-end reporting to include W-2s. All of this is automated, right? Because at the end of the day, what we want to empower you guys to do is increase your efficiency and really allow you to focus on the things that you really want to do, right? Because at the end of the day, a lot of clients, they don't go into business because, oh, great, I want to do payroll, right? I'm excited. That's probably the last thing that they want to do. You guys want professionals handling that so that we can basically go ahead and take care of those tedious tasks, right? We also have embedded time tracking for hourly employees along with GPS tracking for your mobile workforce. In distribution, you've got sales reps that are potentially going out on routes and whatnot, right? You're enabled through payroll and the embedded time tracking to actually be able to enable GPS tracking. You can also do scheduling for your employees, handle time off requests, and much more, okay? HR support. In this ever-changing landscape that we find ourselves in, HR is extremely critical. What we do through our payroll solutions is we're going to give you access to resources to help you build and set policies and help you remain compliant with labor laws. Okay. We also, as of probably about 6 years ago, we now have the ability to allow you as small to mid-sized business owners to compete with the bigger businesses, right? Where you can actually provide benefits that matter to attract, retain, and reward top talent, whether that be through 401k, health benefits, right? But you can do that through our payroll solutions. And lastly, we can also provide a workforce portal for your employees to have access to. to get their pay stubs so that they're empowered to actually access their pay stubs at any given time, and also their year-end W-2s. Okay. With that, I'm going to go ahead and actually pass it on to my partner in crime, Marvin, so that he can go ahead and further discuss payment solutions in QuickBooks Online.
All right. Thank you, John. I appreciate it. Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining me today. My name is Marvin Safi, and I'm your dedicated QuickBooks Payments account manager. Today, I want to introduce to you a powerful tool that's already built into your QuickBooks. This tool is going to give you the ability to accept payments anytime, anywhere, making your collection process for your wholesale distribution or manufacturing business a breeze. I'll start off by discussing our flexible payment options. With QuickBooks, you're able to accept various payment types, such as credit cards and debit cards. You can accept ACH or bank transfers, and that's where the customer will provide the routing and account number. You can also process Apple Pay, PayPal, and Venmo, and you can process these payments in various ways as well. You can key enter a card number right inside of QuickBooks. You can also use a smartphone or a tablet to enter payment information. You can email invoices, which is probably the most popular feature and method to process a payment. And you can also integrate this all in your website. So if you have a shopping cart, QuickBooks Payments can integrate to many shopping carts, allowing you to really have the payment system fully integrated inside of your QuickBooks. Let's see, next I'll go over some of a sense of our competitive rates. We offer very competitive rates compared to our different competitors. And one really highlight here is there's no monthly fee. So you could turn this feature on. You'll only pay when you use the service. Some businesses may just turn this feature on, giving you the ability to accept payments as a backup option. So really, there's no reason not to turn this on. And very importantly, if you guys sign up through our website or by calling our sales team directly, you're not going to get discounted rates as you would through going through Order in Seconds. So definitely have Order in Seconds help you guys if you're interested in even just turning this feature on, because they're going to give you guys much better rates. We really designed this to be efficient and very competitive. QuickBooks Payments also offers a streamlined invoicing and reminder system. You can create professional looking invoices with your company logo, and you can send them via email with a Pay Now button. So this makes it very easy. The system also has automatic payment reminders, which of course can make sure you get paid on time and you won't have to waste any time kind of chasing your customers down. And all of this is integrating seamlessly with your QuickBooks Online. So QuickBooks Payments provides end-to-end integrated payment processing and easy bookkeeping through our automated reconciliation. This should really help reduce some of your manual entries. It's going to help avoid errors. And really on top of this list is going to be accountants will love you for using this. It's just going to make everything a lot easier, especially with the manual entries and matching things up. Finally, I will really mention our service. We have 24-hour customer service that's available to you guys by phone, email, or chat. And most importantly, I think as part of your affiliation with OIS, you're also going to have access to me as your dedicated support rep.
Wow.
So yeah, so to at no extra fee, Frank. So
Yeah,
to sum
that's
it up,
that's a game
yeah, I mean-
changer, because you know, to have somebody on speed dial, you know, you got YS, then you got Marvin, you got John, you got Jamie.
That's right.
That
It's a
you
big
have
Yeah,
a whole Intuit team. Yeah, that's really the
Yeah.
benefit, right? Because if any of you use QuickBooks, or if you've ever tried to use QuickBooks, you've definitely tried to call the 800 number, and what a nightmare that is, right? Like, you don't get the same person. You have to continue to explain everything over and over and over again. So you really have a dedicated team here between Frank and ourselves. We'll know your name, we'll know exactly what you need, and we can offer you quick and very, very easy service, whether it's for QuickBooks, QuickBooks Online Payroll, or QuickBooks Payments with Marvin.
Yeah, I mean, definitely, Jamie. Thank you so much. So basically, to sum it up, we offer very flexible payment options. We have competitive rates. Our mobile processing solutions, top-notch, invoicing and reminders. And of course, all this is seamlessly integrated with QuickBooks Online. And if you're currently using another provider, I'm available to you guys to help with any sort of rate comparisons. That's really important to us, of course, is making sure you can save money above and beyond this all being under one ecosystem. We're very confident to say our rates are competitive, and very likely we'll be able to offer you better rates than what you're paying now if you are using another provider. So that's it. Thank you for your time today. If you have any questions at all or would like to turn on QuickBooks Payments, please reach out to OIS. They have discounted plans. We can lock those in. And really, there's no reason not to. There's no sign-up fee or any sort of monthly fees. So definitely reach out. I'm available to you guys, and I really appreciate your time.
Thank you, Marvin. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Marvin.
Thank you. All right, guys. So, Frank, how does, just like high level, how does an integrated solution help? I know that everyone described it a little bit, but let's get the overall picture. How does it help a distributor?
Okay, yeah, look, as we've been talking, right, based on your specific needs, we're gonna work with you guys. So first of all, we're going to identify where are you struggling with, right, and help you to automate those processes. And the first thing is eliminate those errors, either from the order taking, from the inventory management, or from the delivery perspective. Some errors might be occurring, or when you're typing it in the orders manually. So we're gonna automate those processes to make it easy for everybody. The other thing is the graded inventory visibility. Again, if you're not really complex in inventory management, that could be done in QuickBooks, because QuickBooks has been adding some really good functionalities even on QuickBooks Online. But if you're becoming more complex in that area, that's where we work together in order to help you to have more visibility for the inventory and be more effective whenever you're doing the sales, right? And solutions designed for growth. Look, we are here to help you guys. We've been doing this for so long. We breathe distribution. That's what we do. And we've been helping so many distributors during this time. And it is very satisfaction when you see small businesses that are growing and you're helping them, making it easier for them. So, and again, we've been saying this, it is a single source of truth. So connecting it with QuickBooks, it'll make it easier for you guys, and complete access to your business anywhere, anytime. So that's the beauty of having solution, because QuickBooks Online is in online access 24/7. Same thing with the OIS. So basically, you can be anywhere and have the ability to handle the business with no problem.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, next.
Okay,
How
so
does it work?
some of you might be asking, and how this thing works. It's very simple, very simple. The solution is integrated by three main components, right? The first one is your QuickBooks. You already have QuickBooks. We can, we work with QuickBooks Online and QuickBooks Desktop Enterprise, and you have all those components in QuickBooks. So what we do is we have our main central system, which is a CRM system, an ERP system, fully integrated with QuickBooks. Remember that we've been talking the limitations that you may have in QuickBooks. So those limitations that you may have in QuickBooks, we're going to be able to solve them with our CRM system. Pricing structure, inventory management, delivery, GPS tracking, all those limitations that you have in QuickBooks, you have it in with the right complement of OIS, and then based on your business model, we're going to be implementing the OIS Pro for the sales rep out there in the field, the OIS inventory for the warehouse personnel for picking and fulfillment, or the OIS e-commerce to empower some of your customers to generate their own orders, or the OIS delivery to cover the last part of the distribution, which is the delivery. It doesn't matter which solution you're using, everything is going to come to the central system and automatically will be pushing all that data to QuickBooks. So that way, again, You have everything in one single place. QuickBooks and OIS work in the different solutions. So let's move on to the next one. Okay, so why should you choose OIS instead of A, B, C, D? Well, it's simple. It's simple. You know, we specialize on this with QuickBooks. We are a certified QuickBooks solution provided, meaning that we know QuickBooks in and out, and we help you all the way. Since you are integrating QuickBooks to enable the different functionalities that you need to have enabled on QuickBooks in order to make it work for your distribution business. And the other thing is this. You know, we are a complete order fulfillment system. You know, I get all the time, hey, look, Frank, I'm looking for an inventory management solution. And, you know, they start looking for some other solutions just to say names, right? Fishbowl, you know, they're really good at it. I mean, they're really good at it in inventory management. But the thing is this, or the problem become when they want to do the sales, right? They want to solve they solve the inventory management problem, but some other ones start popping up, right? When the sales start popping up, and how we're going to be collecting the orders, how we're going to be empowering the sales rep. That's where the problem becomes. And with our solutions, we have everything in one. So we just enable the ones that you need in order to make it easy for everybody. So basically, this is the main reason that you should be choosing OIS instead of A, B, C, D, because we got it. We understand. We breathe distribution. That's what we do, right? So let's move on.
Thank you, Frank. All right, guys, now we're getting to the live Q&A. I'm going to go ahead and check to see. I know we had a couple of questions come through. Of course, I'm having like a coughing fit, like right when it's my part right now. But we're going to get through this, guys. We're going to get through it. Okay. So we have, this one is for John. This one's for John. Would QuickBooks Payment replace services like Authorize.net? This question's from Fernando.
Good question.
I can handle it. Fernando.
Go ahead, John.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I was actually trying to answer that, but I was in the wrong box. I apologize.
No worries. Go ahead.
Yeah, great question. Authorize.net. Authorize.net's a payment gateway, and many times you'll need a separate payment provider or merchant provider. So you're having to basically use a gateway and then a payment provider to process your credit cards on the back end. We used to use Authorize.net to link to websites and to process the payments. But now, great news is we are our own payment gateway. So there's no need for a third party to connect to web stores or websites. And to answer your question, can we replace Authorize.net? It's very possible. We do it all the time, but it is going to really depend on your shopping cart or your website or web hosting provider. Or if you have a developer, we have a development kit available to them. They can easily build out a gateway compatible with our payment system and your website. So short answer, yes, but it will depend on a little bit of how you have your site and shopping cart built. And again, of course, I'm available for more details. Just let OS know and I'll make sure to touch base with you guys.
Great. Thank you, Marvin, for that. We have another question from Fernando. Also, does QuickBooks or OIS have a built-in EDI process system? Who wants to take that?
I'm not sure what EDI is. Is that payment related?
No, you want to take it, Frank, or?
Yeah, but this is basically how it works. Look, when you have QuickBooks Online, you have it fully integrated with the OIS. You generate the different documents based on the business model that you're working with, and those transactions come back to QuickBooks. QuickBooks, that's why, and that's the beauty of QuickBooks, the ecosystem of QuickBooks has. QuickBooks has connectivity with different EDI providers, So that way, you know, if you're gonna be, basically the EDI is most likely when you're dealing with big chains, right? Big chains that you're selling merchandise to them. So if you're using QuickBooks, you can connect it with the OIS, and in QuickBooks, you can enable the third party for the EDI, so that way they can connect directly to you, to your vendor, right? But yes, it's part of what QuickBooks offer on their ecosystem.
Yeah, so best thing to do, right, Frank, is just reach out to you directly and have a conversation specifically about what it is, and you can show them. Yeah.
And I can connect you with the right EDI provider, because remember, depending on the vendor that you're working with, it may have different connections, different EDI connections. But yeah, reach out to me, and I will be able to provide more information and details.
Great, great. Thank you, Frank. All right, next question's from Abed. Can we use OIS without integration with QuickBooks? Can we use OIS without integration with QuickBooks?
The answer is yes, but the thing is this: you're gonna be limited in the accounting part, because remember, we are a complete order fulfillment system where you can handle customers, product, pricing, inventory, accounts payable, accounts receivable, but we don't have what QuickBooks has, and specialize on it, on accounting, right? Connection with banks, payments and expenses, all those type of things. So you're gonna be able to work only with OIS, but you're gonna have something that is missing, and it's important, which is the accounting. But again, you can do it. You can use it standalone, but it's up to the vision that the business owner has.
Okay, thank you, thank you. And last question from Carmen. Is there a way that we can, in the inventory window in QuickBooks, the cost have a start and stop date? It says, this is more of like feature related, I believe. So is there a way that we can, in the inventory window in QuickBooks, have a start and stop date to the cost? So to a price, I believe, or to the cost?
Yeah, it sounds like like a price
discount
roll, like a price roll. Yeah, a pricing
maybe
roll.
like a price roll. Yeah.
So,
And then it says,
I guess whoever that has that question
Carmen.
can reach out to me. I will take it through the process. We're gonna find out exactly what she's looking for, and then we can help you say, hey, look, it could be done this way, or it could be done this way. You know, there are different ways to do things depending on what you're trying to accomplish, right? So yeah, I can easily get a hold with Carmen and give more details about that functionality.
Yep, we're gonna have Frank's contact information, but we're also gonna have a link that you can just fill out, Carmen, and then Frank will reach out to you directly. Okay? And Frank, you can, she's in the chat right now, so you can chat with her a little bit too. Thank you, Carmen, for those questions. All right, guys, did we have any more questions in the queue? Let me check.
Questions?
No, I think we got everyone. I think we got everyone so far. All right, so we're gonna continue. Okay, guys. So how can we, right? How can we help you with these challenges, right? Based by wholesale distributors. Now, as the Orders and Seconds team and QuickBooks team have said, right? Our integration is designed for wholesale distributors from sales all the way to shipping. We have a solution for you, whether your business goals be, you want to organize your inventory, have more visibility, you want to grow your business, you might be done with your old accounting system. You're looking for something that's more efficient, right? Or maybe you're just tired of not maybe getting the full picture of your business too. And you might be guessing at making some decisions, right? We're here to help. We're here to show you the options, right? So if you're not using QuickBooks Online right now, we're QuickBooks solutions providers, and we can sell any of the QuickBooks offerings. We're here to support you through the transition too. And by transition mean like if you have an old accounting system, you're moving to QuickBooks for the first time. If you're using desktop, you're moving to QuickBooks Online for the first time. We're here to help you. And as you guys can see, we have a really good QuickBooks team that's here to support us as well. but we are certified. We are experts here to help you through this process because we know change is not easy, right? So guys, if you're interested in just learning more, I'm going to be putting a link in the chat right now. Okay. And it's basically a form that you fill out, and then we're going to have someone from our team or Frank from our team reach out to you. Okay. I just posted the link in the chat.
Yep,
All
you
right.
make sure you fill it
And-
in, so that way we can get a hold with you and give you the answers.
Oh, say that again, Frank. Sorry.
No,
I
no,
didn't
no,
hear
I
you.
said to make sure that they fill out the form, so that
Oh,
way
the
we
form,
can get a
yeah.
hold with them.
Yeah. And can anyone hear my dog? My dog is like growling at I don't know what, right?
No?
No,
Sorry for that.
no,
Okay.
no.
Good. All right. The noise canceling is working. Okay.
Heck yeah.
I love
He
my
can join.
dog,
He
but
can join. Yeah, he can come in.
It's
yeah, he's
normal
trying to
now.
chime in. He's
Yeah.
chiming in right now. All right, guys. Well, as you can see, we want to share, it's not just we don't just want to take our word for it. We have testimonials on our QuickBooks app page, on our OIS Connect page, on the QuickBooks website. And these are some of the things that our clients are saying about orders in seconds and the QuickBooks integration, that it's really benefited their business for the better, right? And again, we know your business, so wanted to share this information with you now. And then the special gift, guys. Everyone loves a gift. Christmas is around the corner, right? Guys, for attending this webinar, you get a free 1-hour consultation with Frank, where we're going to be reviewing we're going to be reviewing your business. We're going to be identifying challenges and creating solutions with the orders in seconds and QuickBooks integration. So if you're interested in that, make sure to, I'm going to post the link again for the free 1-hour consultation. And remember, guys, like Jamie was saying, that, if you sign up through QuickBooks directly, you're not gonna get the benefits of the discounts, the special offers we have by being partners with QuickBooks, right? And you guys, I know everyone wants to save money. We're getting to the end of the year. We're getting, those new budgets in place. So again, and guys, no, you're not gonna have Jamie, John, and Marvin, okay? And Frank, right? You guys are not gonna have them. So make sure you guys, if you're interested in learning more about the integration of payroll payments, please fill out that form. And remember, we have the complete order management fulfillment system. We have, it's a right size. You pick and choose what you need, okay? All right, guys. And next, for Frank, guys, if you wanted to connect with him, this is his email, his phone, and his LinkedIn. If you guys send him a connection request on LinkedIn, guys, let him know that you saw them in this presentation, okay? And that's all for today, guys. Thank you everyone who attended. Jamie, Frank, John, Marvin, all our OIS customers, potential customers too, guests from Facebook and LinkedIn and Twitter. I saw some people register from there.
Ooh.
So thank you guys for joining us. We're going to continue to have webinars like this for our customers because we want your business to succeed. And I say this every time, guys, if you win, right, we all win. We all win. So we continue to have these monthly webinars on different trending topics that provide value to distributors. And just keep a heads up, the next webinar is actually going to happen in January. So we're going to skip the holiday season because we know everyone's busy with like gatherings.
I'm gonna be on vacation though.
Everyone's going to be on vacation. Yeah. So we know you guys take that time, right? Take that time. So
But
the
you can
next
still
webinar-
reach out. Someone will be here to
Oh,
help,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
No matter what.
Somebody
Yeah.
will be here to help. Yep. And then just so you know, last month we had another webinar with QuickBooks, and it was on the topic 5 strategies for efficient delivery route workflow. So if you missed that one, we have it on our YouTube channel, and I'm going to post the link in the chat too if you want to go check that out. And once this webinar closes out, a survey is going to pop up. So if you guys please fill that out, let us know your ideas for, new topics. Guys, we're open to suggestions. Okay. And most of all, have a great holiday season, guys. All right. Thank you so much for joining. Have a great day, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Everyone.
Thanks for having us.
Bye.